into the winter of 1944, a squad of weary soldiers trudged through the snow-blanketed Ardennes forest. They were part of the Allied forces, fighting in the Battle of the Bulge, and had become separated from their unit in the chaos of war. The squad, led by Sergeant James Holloway, sought refuge in a desolate village on the outskirts of the forest. The village was eerily silent, with no sign of life save for the cawing of crows. The soldiers found an abandoned inn and decided to rest for the night. As they settled in, Private O'Reilly recounted a legend he had heard from the locals. The tale of the Nachtzehrer, a ghastly creature from German folklore that consumed the living and the dead, casting a pall of death over any place it haunted. The men laughed it off as a mere superstition, but as night fell, an unsettling feeling crept over them. They heard strange noises outside, like the crunching of snow under heavy boots, yet no one was there when they looked out the windows. At the stroke of midnight, a blood-curdling scream shattered the silence. The soldiers rushed to the source and found Private Davies, pale and lifeless, with 2 puncture wounds on his neck. Panic set in as they realized the legend might be more than just a story. One by one, the soldiers were picked off by an unseen force, their bodies drained of life. Sergeant Holloway, now alone, decided to confront the beast. He waited, rifle in hand, for the creature to reveal itself. As dawn approached, the sergeant felt a presence behind him. He spun around and fired, but his bullets passed through the figure. It was the spectral image of Private Davies, his eyes hollow and voice a whisper. "We are the Nachtzehrer." The twist was cruel and unexpected. The soldiers had not run into a creature. They had become the very legend they feared. The stress and isolation had driven them to turn on each other, succumbing to the madness of war. Now they were doomed to haunt the village, trapped in a cycle of death and horror, a grim reminder of the atrocities of war.